gone.
Right.
And he was gone for 3 long years.
Yeah.
And I will give you this. Your man, LeBron James, is 100 times more fit than Michael was late in his career because Michael didn't really fixate at that point in his career. In the 3 years off,
Right.
he did not stay in supreme condition.
No.
The great Tim Grover had him in supreme condition in 1998 to close The Last Dance.
Right.
We know that.
Yeah.
But once we left that, he's smoking cigars, he's playing golf, he's doing a little tipping,
Yeah.
just a little tipping.
Yeah, yeah.
And he didn't look the same when he came back
No.
for the Wizards.
Yeah.
So what happened going into that year? What did the odds makers make the Wizards? Were they like the second or third choice to win the NBA title? No, they had the 14th best odds. They were way down tied with the T-Wolves and the Clippers, 14th best odds to win the championship that year. So are you telling me there were anywhere near the expectations that the orange guy has right now? The guy in pewter?
Yeah.
Is there anywhere near?
No.
Well, some people believe that team, Brady's new team, can win the NFC this year. The expectations are far higher than they were for Jordan's age 38 Wizards. Far higher.
You and the Brady disciples believe that he has a realistic chance of winning.
Well, I think a lot of analysts have said that. They give them a shot. Some people are picking them to win the division over a Saints team that a lot of people think will win the NFC and get to the Super Bowl. You've got that as your pick.
Yep.
What happened to Jordan's Wizards in his first year in Washington? They went 37-45. They were 8 games under 500. So are you predicting that Tom Brady's team will be sub 500 this year?
Skip, you got to realize.
Well, you just said he's going to be Jordan in Washington.
But here's the thing. You play 16 football games, you play 82 basketball games. So basically that's 5. So for everyone is 5 football games.
Okay.
So what am I saying? Do I
Well,
believe?
just say sub 500. Will they be a 7-9 team? They were 7-9 last year with Jameis.
No, they 9-7. I think I said 9-7, 10-6.
Okay, so you have them above 500,
Yeah.
10-6.
Yeah.
You keep qualifying.
No. I said 9-7, 10-6. I've always said that.
Which is it?
9-7, 10-6.
Which is it? 10-6?
9-7, 10-6.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay. Nobody.
Because I think, hold on. What did Fox bet? Fox bet got to be like 9.1 wins.
I don't care what Fox Bet has. I only know that I think they're going to win the NFC this year. So Jordan continues to play a second year with the Wizards. Once again, the odds makers going into his second season there where he added a little more talent because they had Stackhouse the second year. Pretty good. He had at least the second score. The first year, it was Michael and Rip Hamilton, and that's really all. Chris Whitney was the third scorer on that team. You love that? I don't. And Kwame Brown, Michael's pick, was a rookie that year. You love that? I don't love that.
Okay.
Second year, they had Jerry Stackhouse, who averaged 22 a game that year. Michael averaged, I told you, 20 and 6 rebounds.
Right.
The odds makers had them with the 14th best odds, and they went, oh, wait a second, it's the same record, 37-45. 8 games under 500, both of his last 2 years in Washington. And I will be the first to tell you, and I've said this on the air, I did not love watching it. It was a little bit hard on my eyes because couldn't quite remember that guy in Chicago in 1998.
He couldn't elevate like he was.
He couldn't elevate. He gained a couple of pounds, and he just didn't look in the supreme shape that he was in Chicago.
Right.
Okay, but he had earned the right, if he wants to go have 2, if you want to call them ceremonial career-ending years in Washington. Good for you. And I co-signed on that, but I never thought in my wildest dreams that they would even be a playoff team. And they weren't. So don't compare that to that because Tom Brady simply has the best group of receivers, tight ends, and wideouts he's ever had in his career. Can you make that case for Michael Jordan, who, you know, again, Jerry Stackhouse and Larry Hughes his second year? Really?
I think the thing is, Skip, is that because this was Michael Jordan and because he had taken what people would say, because you said Scottie Pippen is not a top 50 player, Dennis Rodman, and all these guys, and he had taken them basically, with the exception of Scottie, to 6 finals and won them all. He should be able to do that because that was him. He just made everybody better. Remember all those speeches and that motivation and those practices that he did? So he should have been able to just do that. Well, Tom Brady, if he's what you said, he should be able to have the same success in Tampa as he had in New England.
He will. I got it. Okay. Well, look at what he's got. He's got a top 10 defense. He added Leonard Fournette and LaShawn McCoy to the offense. Again, I wanted him to have Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I pushed for that before the draft. But minus that, if you get those two guys, I'm pretty good with it.
So in other words, it's going to be more about the ingredient than the chef.
Well, quarterback's the hardest position to play in sports.
No. We ain't talking about that hard. So now, all of a sudden, the dude that was carrying people, now it's flipped. They're going to be carrying him. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying that. Are you suggesting he's going to be a game manager this year?
I'm just asking you a simple question because you just keep talking about that talent.